Welcome to Top Gun Options Market SITREP. Today is going to be technically Friday's market wrap-up, so it's Thursday's market wrap-up because obviously the markets are closed tomorrow for the Good Friday holiday. Today the only piece of really macroeconomic data that came out was the Philly Fed, and it was a beat. It was a pretty good beat, 7-month high, and this is in contrast to the Empire State Manufacturing Index that we saw implode earlier in the week. So seeing conflicting macroeconomic data out of the different Fed regions across the United States. So that's pretty interesting. That more or less sums up what's going on in this porridge or Goldilocks, however you like to call it, market. It's not too hot, not too cold, and it's just kind of just right. So Philly Fed looking for a 9.6 and really blew it out of the water with a 16.6. But when you dig in, again, you got to really read into the data here, folks. When you read into the Philly Fed, the underlying data aren't that good. It's funny, kind of when you read it, it really the hope essentially is at some serious lows here when you actually dig into the to the numbers. So that's kind of my job is to read in all these numbers and help you interpret them. But yeah, it's kind of at a 1-year low. So some of the numbers may have been a beat, but the innards aren't that good. Okay, so again, if you get drawn on the headlines, you might think everything's great, but you really have to dig down and and take a look at the guts there. Goldman, a miss, worst Q1 results since Lehman Brothers, and the stock goes up. Okay, Morgan Stanley also had a beat today. A lot of earnings coming out. IBM weighing on the Dow, Google weighing on the NASDAQ. Chipotle stock I like to trade in our weekly options model portfolio. Huge, ginormous beat today. Stock's really rallying pretty hard there. A couple weekly options positions that we have on. Apple Iron Condor is looking pretty good to expire for a max profit there. SPX more or less got my rear end handed to me throughout the week, but net, it looks like we're going to have a scratch this week in the weekly options model portfolio of about maybe $420-500. Obviously not my mission objective. I like to shoot for at least a gain of $1,000 a week in my model portfolio here, my paper trading account with Trade Monster. So an average week, which is below average for me, but hopefully I can do better. So obviously we have losers, folks. We have losers, and if you're trading with anybody who doesn't talk about their losers or only touts their winners, they're doing it wrong. And run away as fast as you can from those types of folks. We're always going to want to do it right here at Top Gun Options, be open and honest and brutally honest, because that's just kind of our ethos and the way we operate. So hopefully I'll pick it up for next week. Still have a little bit to go in this Apple Iron Condor, $720. So it literally might be a scratch for the week and break even. So okay, folks. Have a great Good Friday and a very holy Easter if you are so inclined. Enjoy your family, your friends. Have a great weekend. We'll be back to hit it hard on Monday here at Top Gun Options with our weekly options live trade brief on Mondays, our primary live trade brief on Tuesdays, intermediate advanced on Thursdays, and hopefully some free training as well. We're doing some training today at 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. If you're watching this after 1 p.m., make sure you check your email to join us at 8 p.m. because we're going to have a heavyweight from Chicago, a guy that I worked with, really 500-pound head in the options industry and the fixed income industry, to give us some of his insight into the current market conditions. So make sure you stop by if you get a chance, or at least register, and you can watch the replay as well. Okay, happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Have a holy weekend, and I'll talk to you all next week. We'll see you.